we keep wondering why Walmarts are making it harder and harder and harder for people to spend the night when they're traveling. You have any idea why that would be? Is there any indication in your mind why that would be?
Maybe because of that. All set up.
Yeah. Just needs to dump his tanks and the job would be done. And the moral of the story is that if you're going to spend the night at Walmart, you don't spend multiple nights in Walmart. One night, possibly two if you must, but you shouldn't. And the reason is because Walmarts are getting more and more where they don't want RV'ers. So. And people like us, when we're traveling, we definitely rely on Walmarts, Flying J's, Home Depots. We can't really fit in the Cracker Barrel, but anyway. That's good to do right there. Gonna let it kind of set up for a few minutes. So I've got the inspector over here checking out the job, gonna let me know whether it's good. So there's what I did. I don't know if you can see it real good on here. You can see the point up there. Yeah, she's touching the paint, the wet paint. There we go. There was a sticker here. That was the hard part, was getting the sticker off. So now that's painted because it wouldn't have matched. Of course, it's pretty close. There's the stickers. They're kind of a brownish color. And I couldn't paint match. There's nowhere around here to get the paint. So we just decided we'd kind of go rogue here, and I painted it black.
How will they know? They'll never know.
Yeah, people will never. I think looking at it, it looks like it belongs.
They're never gonna know.
Well, someone would. I don't know whether it's showing up on the. There it is. That's better. You can see it there. You can see the line right here.
Now you're touching it.
I did touch it.
Neither did I.
But you look like you were touching it. So anyway. There was a great big gouge in right here. What had happened is he went the back end, he jackknifed his truck, and it damaged the back of the cab, and it put a big gouge right here and a bunch of scratches. So I bodyworked that, refiberglassed it, and bodyworked it, and there it is. It looks beautiful. So now you'll just have to lay some black silicone in here, and it's a done deal. Now I got to go over here. I got to do this side. This is what it looked like before, minus the gouge. So when I started, there was a sticker here. It was all this brown. He took the caulking out, but he damaged the sticker. So you can't spray over that sticker because it will lift it. So now I got to come in. I got to replicate what's over there. I'm just going to do it freehand because you can't look at both sides at the same time. But anyway. That's what it started with. This was the hardest part, was getting the glue off of this sticker, off this wall, which I got the sticker taken off. But not a big deal. And then some guy saw me and doing, getting ready to come over and do this. He goes, "Hey, do you know anything about sea-doos?" But his thing is pretty messed up. So anyway, I like it. I think it looks good. I think they'll be happy with that. And another 10 grand made. It's Friday, the 20th, right? Or 21st,
20th.
And the restaurant's going to be shutting down to just from 8 until 2. And We're on our way to surprise kids. We're actually a couple of weeks ahead of time, which would be fun. And just enjoying the views. We actually had a pretty hard rainstorm last night and kind of made it nice. It's blue skies for the first time since we came here. The day we came and the day we leave, we get blue skies. And all the way in between it was all smoke.
Yeah, no smoke today. It's nice and clear.
Yeah, so anyway, we're rolling down the highway and feeling good. Cage, he was ready to go. You ready to go? You're always ready to go. Got the motor all warmed up. I kind of knew something like that was going to happen yesterday, so I aired up the tires and greased everything. We got the word that the restaurant was going to be closing earlier. It just so happens our shift is from 2 to 8, so when they tell you that it's going to be open from 8 till 2, you kind of get the idea that we are going to be the odd ones out. So but that's all right. We actually did pretty good there. Of course, as always, campground jobs are a challenge, but you know, just kind of got to go through it. Once you get out the other side, it's like everything else. The best day is the day you get there, the day you leave. That's what I always say. It pretty much doesn't matter whether you're doing Amazon or what you're doing. Pretty much the same. So, any thoughts, dear, from you?
Not really. I mean, it was very fast-paced at some times and challenging for sure, but
Yeah,
we survived.
A lot of physical pain.
Nice people. We
Yeah,
worked
we got
with.
some great people there. And we didn't get to say goodbye to Clyde and Debbie, and we didn't get to say goodbye to Carrie and Kevin.
We didn't say goodbye to Michelle.
We didn't say goodbye to LJ or a bunch of people. But anyway, to you, if you watch this video, thanks for the good times. And we'll see you on down the road.
See you next time.
I want to kind of explain something to people that don't know. But Darla and I are big fans of Del Taco. And sometimes, when you haven't had Del Taco for months and months and months, you got to do some unusual driving to get the motorhome parked so she could run in and get us some food from Del Taco. So here we are, and Del Taco. We're going to be eating Del Taco here in a few minutes. That's great. All right, just want to let you know that. It's Tuesday morning. You can tell KG's excited. Dar's excited. Say good morning. Driving through Kansas. We're on our way back to Arkansas. And it's been hot. Generator ran all night last night. We tried to open windows and it just wasn't cold showers, so they did work. So I just fired up the generator, turned the AC on, and went right to sleep. Makes a big difference when you're cool, you're comfortable. And it's already probably 85 or 90 degrees already this morning. We're just cruising down the highway. Gauges all look good. Everything's been doing pretty good. What a beautiful view I have this morning. So this is where we stayed last night. Generator ran all night long again. Having to leave it running, it's been so hot. Anyway, you guys, this is the part of being a full-time RVer that usually most people take a lot of time and do a lot of stops and all that kind of stuff. We tend to just go from place to place. Man, the wind is blowing. It's hard to keep this sucker straight. We tend to just go from here to there to there to there to there, and then we're where we're wanting to be. So we just stop and sleep, and then we're back on the road the next day. So we'll be at our final destination probably sometime either tonight or tomorrow morning. Tell you what, Kansas is miles and miles and nothing but miles and miles. It's kind of crazy because it's it's green. Most of it's nice green and pretty, but man, it's hot. This place gets hot. You'd think being, of course, this is more in the center of the country, so it's probably going to get hotter from here when we get down into Arkansas. It'll not only be hot, but it will be humid. So then we'll be dealing with two hots, hot and hotter. So anyway, guys, just thought I'd drop this. I've done a couple of things along the way. I'm going to just see there'll be a little montage of our travel. So have a great day. If something interesting comes up, we'll get back with you. So some sad news to report. We've been coming here to Colaws pretty much since we been full-time RVing, and that whole area over in there, this area over here used to be all salvage trailers, and you could actually go out there and walk around them. They used to, before when we first started coming here, they'd let you take a golf cart and go out and drive around and check out all the RVs, and you could go in and pick what you wanted out of them, or they would go out and take them out for you. And there's a sign, Colaws, over there. The sad thing is now it's just another RV dealer. They've kind of eliminated you being able to go out and look at the wrecks, and they basically want you to stand at the counter and order the parts, and they figure out whether they got it or not, and then you just go out and just pay for it. So kind of an end of an era for us. We used to really love coming here. We did kind of go out of our way to come here this time again because I need some handles for my refrigerator. Of course, they have no answers for anything. And there's Darla. So what do you think, baby? Kind of saddening, huh?
It's super sad, especially when you got an old RV like ours.
Yeah, it was the answer to
the boneyard,
to buying an old RV and being able to get replacement parts and stuff.
It's okay because Bill's gonna buy a TIG welder and make all these parts that are obsolete, and we're just gonna that'll be our business.
Actually, I do have a thought in my head on how to go about doing it, but it's not going to be that easy to do. But
you change your name from McLean to MacGyver.
Yeah. It just it just used to be such a great place to come, huh?
Yeah.
You could come out here, and if you had a bad stove in your RV for a couple $100, you could get a $400 or $500 stove. It's used, but it was like just going to a regular salvage yard. All that kind of stuff is ending.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun, and it was profitable because we've come in here before, and Darla's opening up. We had the air running for the doggy. Anyway, we used to come in here before. They always had this little area up front here. This little area that you're seeing out here was always a sales area, sales lot where they sold trailers and RVs and stuff. But now they put a whole row of old trailers, old semi-trailers to block all the salvage vehicles and everything. So they're pretty much like no, so we used to go in the back and talk to the guys that tore all the parts out and everything. But
I can understand why they do that because it's more profitable for their business, but it just cut us out of the equation.
You could you could just come here and get a deal.
Right. Right.
And, you know, and I mean, they buy these wrecks for nothing, man, and they stick them out there, and they make a ton of money off of them. They pick them apart for probably a couple of years, and then they scrap them. And money is made on them from the moment they get it till the moment they get rid of it. So, but anyway, thank you, Colaws, for many years of good service for us, and now you're just like Camping World and everybody else. So good luck. We probably won't be making this trek anymore. So anyway, thanks guys for watching. It's sad, but true. All right, so here we are. We made it to Little Rock, Arkansas. And as you can see, we're by the Arkansas River. There's our campground. We're parked over there. They were redoing the highway over here. So today's Sunday afternoon. So it's kind of quiet over here today. And you can see over there, that's the Bill Clinton Library right there. And there's the bridge. You can ride your bike across to get to it. All these cranes here, though, they're all working off of, except for that one over there, but they're working off of barges. Kind of interesting. Pretty place. There's downtown Little Rock right there. This is called the Downtown Riverside RV Park in Little Rock, Arkansas. And the rates are actually pretty reasonable. We're staying for a week. And yeah, not bad. Not a bad deal. A couple $100 a week. It's pretty cheap for a place like this, full hookups. Got a little tiny laundry place. I did a little laundry today. Nothing spectacular, but got this little pavilion thing where you can hold functions and stuff. I've never seen one hold a function here when we've been here. And then they got a dump station where you come and dump and refill your water. Yeah, I get kind of a weird little COVID thing going on here too, but everything's weird because of COVID. Got cranes over there. I don't know what they're doing over there, but they got cranes over there. There's cranes everywhere. Huh. Well, anyway, thought I'd let you know we made it here. We're going to be heading to our property here this next week. Try to get something going on it. I'm going to go and talk to a bunch of different people until I can get people that will do what I need to get done. Although everything's kind of busy right now. I don't know. The economy seems like it's really not doing that great. But everybody's looking for help. Nobody wants to work. And everybody's building houses and all kinds of stuff. I don't know. Somebody's making a lot of money. Not me. But that's all right. Anyway, you guys, you have a great day. Talk to you later.